I think you should start locally. Things made locally are simpler to source. It's also what you're making. It depends what product it is. But I'd say keep things simple, keep things local, and simple ideas are always the best.
I'm Matt Stadlen, and this is Made in Britain Unpacked, the series where we tell the stories of British manufacturers. And I am absolutely delighted to say that with me here in Birmingham today is Anthony Lau. He is the founder and I think chief designer, effectively, of Cyclehoop. And Cyclehoop is incredibly recognisable, certainly around my bit of London, because it is this sort of semi-cylindrical metal bike shed, really, on the pavement.
That's right. I founded the company back in 2008. I'm an architect by training, and I had my bicycle stolen. It was basically lifted over a signpost, which it was locked to, and kind of made me think, how do I come up with a better solution? So I came up with our first product. It was called the Cyclehoop, hence the name. And it was a very simple cast iron thing that you see clamped around signposts that councils install. And so thousands of these across the UK, and that's where the story began. I must thank that thief that stole my bike, because thanks to that inspiration, I designed the first product. And you have to try, you have to start somewhere, and you've always got to take something and turn it around. And with that one product, we now have over 10, 20 products, all made in the UK. We've got all sorts of things like funny car-shaped bike racks. We've got the green shed that you see across the UK. And we've got things like public bike pumps, which provide free pump on the streets.
And am I right in saying that you are the chief designer, really?
So we're a team of 50. We've grown to this size, and we've got a few designers in my team. I'm the design director. I've got 2 design engineers, and they're great in helping me engineer our products.
So this is really manufactured right here in Britain?
Yes.
Not in the Midlands? No. Where do you do it?
We've got a contract manufacturer down in Kent, in Sittingbourne, and we've been using them since the beginning. They've helped me with all the prototyping, the early days, and it was really great to find someone local, because you can just turn up at their factory, talk to very experienced and skilled people, and working with them, we came up with lots of different products.
So I imagine you're not on the manufacturing floor as much as you were when you started out, and you've got a team around you now, but do you still feel connected to the manufacturing part of all this?
Yes, I still very much do, and I do get involved with meeting the new suppliers. I think at the end of the day, it's a relationship between 2 companies. I have a team, I have a purchasing team, a design team, and they probably they'll be spending most of the time sourcing and making sure the components right. But the other day, I was just meeting one of our suppliers, a sticker supplier. So these little details I'm very involved in, because I think the detail is what represents a brand. You want to make everything look the way the brand should be represented. So
you're a creative person, but you're an entrepreneurial person as well, and you see something develop from seed to bloom. I mean, this was your idea, and now your products are dotted around streets across the country. It's fantastic, isn't it?
It is. My mother's very proud, and it's always funny. My friends always say, "Hey, is this your product?" And there might be another country. But I think for me, it's a team effort. I've got a team. Without my team, we couldn't do this. So I'm also very proud of what they do. We're all kind of cyclists. We're passionate about what the effect we're having. If we can get more people cycling, it makes everyone healthier. It improves the environment, and it's also very fun.
And Anthony, your turnover, roughly 7 million quid a year?
Yeah, just over 7 million a year. We've been running for 17 years, and we see a big potential to export. We've really cracked the market in the UK, and we think this is something we're doing. We can replicate overseas. We've actually got a US operation, Cyclehoop USA, and over there we can see the big potential in that market, because if we want to tackle climate change and reduce carbon emissions, the US is where we should focus on.
Anthony, of course, manufacturing can be tough. It could be tough to make things here in Britain, but would you encourage people to follow in your footsteps?
I think you should start locally. Things made locally are simpler to source. The volumes are probably smaller. It's also what you're making. It depends what product it is. But I'd say keep things simple, keep things local, and simple ideas are always the best.
And I see, as have I got here, you on your lapel, you got the Made in Britain logo. Does it mean something to you, seriously, to be part of Made in Britain, to be part of a wider manufacturing community?
Yes, I think it's very important. I mean, I started my company using my local suppliers, and I found so many amazing experienced companies to work with, and I still do. And I think there's lots of fantastic people out there who can make things in the UK. There's many benefits to it. It's easy to work with. They're local to you. You can turn up at their factory to see how things are doing. And we're again reducing emissions by making the product close to home. So I think we should, where we can, focus on making things locally and help the economy.
So you're a proud British manufacturer.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Great to see you, Anthony.
Thank you.